The next one to do. Here we go. Okay. Which role is most interesting? Advocate, merchandise expert, style, inbound expert. Yeah, give me inbound. I'm good at that. Guest advocate. If you're even a row. Okay. Gem merchandise, accurately priced. Yeah. Food and beverage, front of store attendant. That's fine. Closing guy. Sure. Tech, okay. Inbound extra, unload product. Yeah, that's fulfillment, general merchandise, ensure product accurately priced and signed. Backup cashier. I don't want to be a backup cashier. No. Okay, good. And yeah. Accurately priced. All that stuff accurately priced looks good. Okay. Boom. I got through it. Work with guests.
During this experience, you'll have an opportunity to
first read the situation and the 4 response options. Select what you would most likely. Next, you will select what you would be least likely to do from
That's cool.
Once you select next, you cannot go back to the previous
There
screen.
we go.
A guest is interested in a specific product but is unhappy with the price. They insist they saw it in another store for less. What would you be most and least likely to do?
Is it just a similar but less expensive alternative, or to see if anything can be done? Well, let's start here. Why? Let's find out about the guest. Now, what are you most likely to do? Yeah, right? Wait. What I'm most likely to do? Yeah. All right. Now I hit next. What I least likely to do? Do not. Point out the guest can save extra money. Ooh. Offer to check. Unfortunately, you're unable to adjust the price. Whoa. I don't know. What am I least likely to do? Offer to check in, see if anything can be done. Well, I like handling. I guess that's the least likely, right? Ching. Tries to use an expired
A guest tries
coupon.
to use an expired coupon. They say the coupon was confusing and insists they get the discount. What would you be most and least likely to do?
Help the guest find a less expensive item that still meets their needs. Okay. Point out that they're no. I'm not going to do that. Ew, I don't want to do that. Point out the expiration to explain the store does not accept. Both of those say that their coupon is least likely. Is that politely point out? I don't know.
Your leader asks you to help unload and organize from a large truck shipment before your break. While you are working on it, you overhear 2 team members struggling to organize the merchandise they were assigned. What would you be most and least likely to do?
Offer to help the team members, even though it means you won't finish your tasks before your break, or quickly help them. Yeah, I think I'd do that. Quickly help them. And then least likely is this. That one. There we go.
A team member did not complete their cleaning tasks before going home for the day. The disorganized work area could cause a safety accident. You quickly clean up the work area. The next day, you see the team member. What would you be most and least likely to do?
Ooh, I'm not going to do that. I think I'll do that. And then that's the most likely. That's the least likely. Yeah. Minimum.
You have minimal time for some important tasks, and a guest asks for help with something that will take a long time.
I'm going to help that
What
guest.
would you be most and least likely to do?
That's least likely. Ooh, I like that one. is our most important. Nah. Explain your time issue and find another team member to help them. Let's go find somebody. You will stop by shortly. Oof, that's bad.
Your leader asks you to help clean up a large spill, but you are currently stocking frozen food. If you stop working on your current task, the frozen product is likely to thaw and spoil. What would you be most and least likely to do?
Most likely. Well, you finished stocking. We're having quality problems. No, you have to talk with your leader. All right. Tell us your
During this
story.
experience, we would be open and honest. If you do not have previous work experience,
3 minutes,
please
huh?
think of your
Last 4 years, how many or have you left voluntarily? One. Most recent job, how many times per year do you have an unexcused absence? None. If contacted, how will your most recent supervisor at work rate your attendance? Attendance? One of the best, yeah. Have you ever voluntarily left before getting a new one? Yeah. If contacted, how would your most recent supervisor rate your performance compared to others? Among the best. How many full-time jobs have you voluntarily left within 1 month of starting? No. Most recent job, how much unexcused tardiness did you have per month? Unexcused? No. If contacted, how would your most recent supervisor rate your safety compliance on the job? How would your supervisor rate the quality of your work compared to others? Among the best. What is the longest amount of time you have stayed with one employer without voluntarily leaving? I'm going to say 5 to 10 years. If contacted, how would your most recent supervisor rate your punctuality? Let's say punctuality. Above average, yeah. All right. If contacted, how would your supervisor rate your drive to become the top performer? Fairly high. In the last 4 years, how many different jobs have you left voluntarily? There's only one, I think. Yeah, one. How many unexcused absenteeism is acceptable before it's formally disciplined? Unexcused absence. I think none. You have to have excuses. How comfortable would you be talking to people from different backgrounds than yours? Extremely comfortable. How many times have you been disciplined for violating a policy at work? 1 to 2 times. How many times had you suggested an effort to increase diversity, equity? I think I did it once. How much experience do you have in jobs in which interacting with is primary? I have more than 10 years, yeah. How would your supervisor at work rate your communication skills? If contacted, your supervisor would say you are a person who asks for different perspectives. Asks for different perspectives. Asks for different perspectives when working with us. I don't get that. Somewhat agree. I don't understand that. How long did you stay with your most recent employer? It was 5 to 10 years. If contacted, how would your supervisor rate your customer service skills? If contacted, your coworkers would say that you are the person to whom they typically go. Somewhat agree. How would your most recent supervisor at work rate your ability to understand others compared to others? I don't know, above average. How would you rate your knowledge of diversity? in your community. Yeah, extremely. All right.
We
Describe your
value our
approach.
team members'